Throughout the ages, questions have been whispered in moments of longing, fear, devotion, and hope. Some were spoken aloud, some were prayed in silence, all were heard. The Oracle of Ages now begins to share their stories. These are not merely tales from distant centuries, they are reflections of the questions that still live within us. Will she know I loved her if I never return? A conscripted soldier, parchment tied to a raven's leg, 1759 CE. The Raven's Promise. The parchment trembled in his gloved hand, though not from the cold. He had written the words 3 times, and still they did not hold the weight of what he meant. Will she know I loved her if I never return? Outside the barracks, the raven awaited, wings glinting like onyx under a silver sky. He had trained the bird for months, secretly, naming her Mirth, after the way his beloved used to laugh in sunlit fields. He tied the letter gently to Mirth's leg. The ink was still damp. In it, he did not write of war, nor honor, nor duty. He wrote of breadcrumbs on the windowsill, of dancing badly in the kitchen, of the way her voice could turn a storm into stillness. He released the bird. Above him, the sky did not weep. It simply watched. He did not know if he would survive the march ahead. He only knew that he had sent his soul flying home. Do the stars grieve when they fall? A child prophet in the steppes, 1166 CE. The night the sky remembered. In the wide, unbroken silence of the steppes, where snow met sky without boundary, a child named Leora listened to the stars. She did not speak often, for human words felt clumsy inside her mouth. But the sky, it spoke in fire and silence, in streaks of brilliance that crossed the darkness like divine breath, caught mid-sigh. When the stars fell, she wept, though she did not know why. One night, a particularly bright star fell across the heavens with such anguish that it pierced even the bones of the earth. The wolves ceased their howling. The wind paused in its breath. Leora, shivering beneath her fur wrap, stepped from her shelter and raised her hands to the sky. Do the stars grieve when they fall? She whispered. Her breath made no mark on the heavens, but her heart trembled with something old, older than her people, older than the mountains that flanked the steppe. A voice answered, not from the sky, but from the earth beneath her feet. Yes, it said, they grieve what they remember. Leora knelt and pressed her palms to the frozen ground. In the quiet, she was shown the memory of a star, not as a ball of fire, but as a being that once witnessed the birth of a people, the first laugh of a child, the moment a horse bent its neck in love. The star carried memory, and when memory became too heavy, it fell, not in defeat, but in release. They fall not to die, the voice said, but to seed remembrance across the worlds. That night, Leora sang, for the stars, a song of love long carried, of loss long honored, of memory becoming earth once more. And the stars, unseen in their grief, flickered in joy, for they had been heard.